Hi, I'm an old guy and I do maths. And today we're looking at unit cost depreciation, which is a very specific type of depreciation. It's the type of depreciation that does not involve the passage of time. It has to do with units of production. So let me explain that. Assume that you buy a machine and the machine is capable of making 100,000 units of something, and then it has to be replaced. Now, the production schedules in the factory may not allow that machine to run continuously on a regular basis. One month it may run a lot, one month it may not run very much. So you can't really use the age of the machine as a means of determining what the depreciated value should be. You have to find something else, and that involves the idea of unit cost depreciation. And it requires the person who owns the asset to either know or make an educated estimate of what the machine is capable of producing before it is worn out. So, we have three things that are really kind of essential for this. We need the cost, the historical price of the machine, or whatever it is, the number of units of production that it's capable of, and the expected scrap value of that machine if it is anything. Now, scrap value is the value of the machine once it's done its thing. Okay, now, so I've got a little example here. And I'm going to use this example to calculate, first of all, the unit cost. And then I'm going to work out the depreciation after a certain number of units. Okay? So this is the first in the series of unit cost depreciation videos where I'm actually going to do a small problem. They're not always this straightforward or this easy, but this is a sort of a gentle introduction. So the printer costs $300. So the historical cost of this thing is $300. And it's got a life of 100,000 units. We'll come to that. The scrap value, after it's made those 100,000 units, will be $50. So this thing is going to depreciate in value by $250. That's going to go down in value by $250. That $250 is going to be divided up into the production run, which is 100,000 units. So I'll just show you this on the calculator. 250, that's the amount of depreciation over the life of this machine. It's going to be sold for $50 when it's exhausted. Okay? And so we have to divide that up evenly between 100,000 units of production. And what that does is it gives us 0.25 of a cent. So 0.25 cents, very small amount of money, that we charge as depreciation for each unit of production. So what we have found is we've actually found the unit cost. The unit cost is 0.25 cents. Okay, keep that in mind. Go to the next page. So I'll just rewrite that. Unit cost is 0.25 cents per unit. Okay, so that's a common enough question. What is the unit cost given the information that you had? The information that you had, just to repeat, is historical cost $300, scrap value $50, productive life of the machine, 100,000 units, not a matter of time, but a matter of production. So you take the total depreciation from 300 to 50 and you divide it by 100,000 and you get the unit cost of depreciation per unit. Okay, so problem. What is the value of the machine after what shall we say, 53,200 units of production? Okay, so it may be that at the end of year one, this machine has produced 53,200 units of whatever it produces. We want to know what the depreciated value of this is. And the depreciated value is going to equal the historical cost, which is $300, minus the depreciation, which we're going to work out. And that is going to equal what we call the book value, which is the value of the machine after 53,200 units have been produced. Okay, so what we've got to work out is the depreciation. So that's pretty simple. It is 53,200, I deliberately chose an awkward number, times 0.25 cents. Now, I've kept this in the calculator with all the zeros in the right place, and I'm going to just multiply that by 53,200. And there we are. That is going to be $133 that we depreciate this asset by. Okay. 300 minus 133. It's been a long day. I don't feel like doing that in my head. 167. So the book value after 53,200 units is equal to $167. And that is how you work out depreciation using unit cost. It's also, coincidentally, if you go back to the first page, how you work out what that unit cost is. Thanks very much for watching. I hope this was helpful. I'll see you next time. Bye.